Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we'll discuss about article. If you have problem in article, you may watch this video. So we all knows when we found A, E, I, or U, we add N, and when we found consonant, we add A. But let's make a correction. You should always add N when you found vowel sound. Be careful. When you found a word, it sounds like vowel, you have to add N. When you found a word, it sounds like consonant, you have to add A. For an example, if I say university, even though it has a U in the beginning, but you can't add N university, because when you pronounce it, it sounds like Y-O-U. So it starts with Y. So university, even though it has a U, but it sounds Y. So depending on the sound, you have to add A university. You can't say N university. Let's give another example. This hour. So even though it has H-O-U-R, we can't say hour, we say hour. So when we say hour, it sounds A, even though it has H in the beginning, a consonant, but you can't add A. Just because it sounds like vowel, you have to add an hour. Depending on the sound, you have to add N and A. Let's move on to the. So we use the when something is specific. When I say this is a cat, it can be any cat. If I say this is a student in the classroom, it can be any student. But if I say this is the student, I pointed the specific one. So you have to add the when something is specific. So this is the difference between an or the. Let's make a difference in between the and that, because it sounds very similar. Suppose you and your friend is standing on a place, okay? And you tell your friend, look at that cat. So when you said, look at that cat, your friend has no idea which cat it is. So he looked at the wall and saw a cat. You can't say look at the cat because your friend has no idea about which cat. So you have to add the when it's specific, when you both know about the same cat. So after 5 minutes, the cat has gone and you and your friend were at the same place. And your friend were asking you, where is the cat? Because now your friend knows which cat he's talking about, because 5 minutes before you tell him to look at that cat. When you both know about the same thing, you can use the. So if you're asking me what is the difference between the and that, so the is specific one and that has a phase. If one of them know about something but another person don't know, later on you both knows about the same thing. In that case, you can use the, because now you both know about what you are talking about. Okay, so let's summarize the whole article. We use A and N depending on the sound, not the vowel, not the consonant, only depending on the sound. And what is the difference between the and that? The is a specific one and that has a phase. In the beginning, one of them knows but another person has no idea. But after 5-6 minutes later, the second one know exactly which one you are talking about. So in that time, you can use the. So where is that cat? No, your friend don't know about which cat you are talking about, but you just pointing towards that cat. But after 5 minutes, your friend knows which cat you are talking about. Now he could say, where is the cat? Because he knows exactly which cat has left. So this is the difference between A and N, the and that.